taking the multivitamins or whatnot, ingesting the fruits. Be mindful of what you consume because you are what you eat. So there could be certain things that may develop some sort of toxicity within you that may make your mental state even worse, or whatever experience you're going through worse because of that being in your system. So just being mindful of just every aspect of yourself and seeing what needs to be, done away with, even if it's just for a break. Minding and looking into bad habits, whatever it may be that is going against the clause of what you're striving for. Focus on those very things and put that work in, and I guarantee you'll see the results. Greetings and welcome to Tea Vybz Tribe Podcast. My name is Amaru, and this is my wonderful wife, Shana.
Thank you. And again, this is Our Essence of Serenity, and this is our podcast where we like to drink tea and invite you to the table to have conversations with us. Would you like to tell them what we're drinking on?
Yes, today we are sipping on lemon ginger tea, and it contains probiotics.
Yes, and we will have the benefits listed over here, and then we have even more benefits listed down below. Today, we just wanted to talk about the importance of self-care and what that can look like and kind of give y'all some ideas. We understand that we're going into the holidays, and for a lot of people, it can be stressful in many different ways, whether it's the shopping part that can be overwhelming. For people who have loved ones that they typically celebrate the holidays with, but those loved ones have transitioned on. And then sometimes when we're going into the wintertime, people tend to become more prone to depression. So we just wanted to get on here, talk about the importance of self-care, and then certain things that, you all can implement, like some ideas that you can utilize. So did you want to?
So you can start by finding things and surrounding yourself around aspects that give you encouragement, things that make you feel uplifted, things that give you a reason to keep going. There's a lot of times, like she just mentioned, around this time of the year, it can be a duality to a situation to where a lot of people see it as joy, where others will see the opposite of that. So it's all about just putting yourself in a place to where you feel, in a sense, wanted and cared for and appreciated. So finding ways to, harmonize the mental, the physical, and the spiritual into a harmonious flow to where it's like you will be more at peace when coming around these times of the year.
And one thing that I would suggest that can possibly be helpful is even if it's not something that's ongoing, but maybe like once a week or something, changing your routine. If, let's say that you have a day where typically, you're used to doing this particular routine, but you like, what, today I'm going to go to the library, or I'm going to go to the movies, or even if it's something to whereas maybe for 5 or 10 minutes, depending on your schedule, you sit and you watch something on YouTube that makes you laugh. A lot of times when we think of self-care, we may think of, like, for women, facials, getting your nails done or something. But the most important thing when it comes to self-care that's actually beneficial, well, that I would say that benefits the most when it comes to self-care is your mental health. So sometimes we need that mental break. So like I said, even if it's going to the library, going to the park or something, other things for self-care that may fall under, I guess, the typical form of self-care can be like giving yourself a facial. Soaking in the bathtub, maybe running you like a bubble bath, putting you some essential oils in there. Even if you're taking a shower, maybe putting you some essential oils at the bottom of the tub as you shower, but just be careful not to slip. Sometimes I listen to people name off certain things that they do as self-care, and I heard someone say one time, when someone was talking about what they do as self-care, and they was like, well, that's something you typically do on a regular. Don't think like that, because even if it is something that you do on a regular, maybe just kind of switching it up, or maybe just the mental approach being, okay, I typically take a shower every day, but how can I go into the bathroom and turn it into something that's more like therapeutic, that's more intentional. I know for me, sometimes I'll light a candle as I'm in there prepping to take a shower. So,
Yeah, I agree. I believe in being accountable and notating the things that you truly love about yourself, because that's something that we don't do as individuals when giving praise to our accomplishments, our achievements, and how we view life as far as with our own lenses. So taking time to journal, finding ways to implement your testimonies, whether it be through something in art, through crafting, or whether it may be through music. Finding ways to remind yourself that whatever you might be going through, it that too shall pass. It truly will. It will get to a point to where you will feel more empowered to get through your day and try to find ways to eliminate any type of depression or any type of feeling that may have you in a sense or a state of mind to where it's like you just want to give up. And implementing that self-love, putting yourself first as a means of knowing that you're worth whatever you're desiring in your life, knowing that you're worth to be whoever you want to be with or get whatever job that you're striving for, whatever it is in your life that you're working towards. Just know that you have what it takes. You just got to know it.
alrighty. So we'll hear from our sponsors really quickly, and then we'll be right back. This video is sponsored by Tea Vybz, which is a holistic line created by Our Essence of Serenity. The Relaxation Butter is a moisturizing butter that is infused with catnip. Catnip is known to provide a calming effect and aids with skin irritation. Our Relaxation Butter also has shea butter, which is known to aid with stretch marks, dry skin, dandruff, prevent cell damage, enhance skin texture, and more. We've also included oils such as jojoba oil, vitamin E oil, and more. Not only is our Relaxation Butter beneficial for the skin, but it's also beneficial for the hair, as it reduces split ends, makes the hair shinier, and provides moisture to the hair. To read more about our Relaxation Butter, be sure to check out our website, www.ouressenceofserenity.net, under the Tea Vybz tab.
And we're back.
So yeah, I know for me, like when it comes to the taking a break from your routine, like last week, one of the things that I did was, there used to be a library in a neighborhood that I grew up in that my dad would take me to at times so that I can get certain children books. And I always liked the vibe of that library. And so I went there, I believe it was on Thursday. I went there, and just to walk inside and just feel what I felt when I was a child. And I actually hung out there for like an hour and just read a book. So for me, that was a form of self-care, because it helped as far as getting that mental break and being able to go back to a time to whereas I have this memory of me and my dad. So sometimes that's also a good suggestion. If you had like a good memory from your childhood and that place still exists, maybe just going there and just hanging out for a bit there, just to be back in that, I guess, that energy. So that can be really good when it comes to self-care.
And one of the things that I implement in my self-care is taking a walk out in nature, going into the woods. I tend to, I tend to find very, what's the best way of putting this? I find a sense of recalibrating when I go out in the woods. It's one of those things to where nature has a way of corresponding with how you feel. And it will help give you that clarity that you're seeking when it comes to certain things that you may be going through. Another thing that I implement on a daily basis is meditating. Every day I meditate. I always find ways of improving my energy and channeling it in a way to where it works more in my favor than against me. So finding the means of just redefining what, not necessarily what happiness means, but just redefining what life simply means to you through your own essence. So meditation is very, very essential when it comes to looking for that means of giving that self-love.
Agreed. And just, if you have like I mentioned earlier, everybody pretty much should be taking a shower or a bath daily. But just taking things that that's more so like a thing that it's a necessity, and maybe mixing something in to kind of make it more therapeutic, like I mentioned earlier, like I'll utilize a candle, or you can burn like an incense. Even if you want to listen to, sometimes I'll listen to like the Afro beats on YouTube. So having that with your Bluetooth. Um, for me, facials are not really something that I see as self-care, because I pretty much do that in the morning and at night. But how I'll mix that up to whereas, I get that vibe more so of like intentional self-care, is that I may get like a different sugar scrub that has like a different scent to it. So that makes me excited to utilize that, because I like to utilize different things. Even last week, when I went to a fair, I don't know if you all are familiar with Water Tree, but I went to a fair. That's pretty much where they sell alkaline water, and something that I treated myself to was a multivitamin. Some people may not be that, how can I put it, that interested in their health, but if you are, that can be like a good thing, because I know for me, I get excited when I get to try something new, like if it's like a multivitamin, or if it's like now I'm starting to love fruit more. So there are certain things that you can implement into your self-care that's also beneficial for your health. So did you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, real quick to go off what you were just mentioning, as far as taking the multivitamins and whatnot, ingesting the fruits. Be mindful of what you consume, because you are what you eat. So there could be certain things that may develop some sort of toxicity within you that may make your mental state even worse, or whatever experience you're going through worse, because of that being in your system. So just being mindful of just every aspect of yourself, and seeing what needs to be, done away with, even if it's just for a break. Minding and looking into bad habits, whatever it may be that is going against the clause of what you're striving for. Focus on those very things and put that work in, and I guarantee you'll see the results.
And find a way to make it to whereas it's especially when we're talking about health, which is a vital part of self-care, making sure that you're able to implement it in your life in a way that's comfortable for you, and in a way that makes you look forward to it. Like, for example, with the multivitamins, I don't like to take like the capsule version of multivitamins. I like gummies, because I love candy, and I'm not talking about those type of gummies, but I'm talking about, like, you can get like the multivitamins in a gummy form. You can also get like sea moss in a gummy form, and I know for me, I love sweets, so that's one of the things that I look forward to. So I actually have mine sitting on my nightstand, so that when I wake up, it's like I'm already waking up to a form of intentional self-care. So anything else?
No.
Alrighty, so at this time, we would like to ask you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, share this video, because in every video that we do, it's a message, so you don't want to get in the way of the universe conveying this message to whomever you choose to share this video with. Also, comment down below. Like I said, I like to try different things, especially when it comes to self-care. So comment down below some things that you didn't hear us mention. And also, if for the men, if y'all can comment some things, some people may disagree, but I feel like women, we engage more in self-care than men. Like I said, some people may not agree with that, but I would like some men to comment some things that they do down below, so that other men can kind of see it and either do that exact thing, or it can give them an idea. Make sure that you check out our website, www.ouressenceofserenity.net, where we make high vibrational jewelry. We also write blogs. We also have our portfolio that have our artwork. You can check out our merchandise, as well as the product that was sponsored in this video, which is our Zenful Vibes holistic line. So be sure to check that out. Also, make sure that you subscribe to our newsletter. As of now, the only people that'll be able to take advantage of our sales, which we do have a Black Friday sale coming up on the 27th of this month. So make sure that you subscribe prior to that date, because we will be sending out that discount code. And when you subscribe, that's how you become an OEOS tribe member. So there's many different perks that we plan to roll out for people that become a part of our tribe. Also, make sure that you definitely subscribe to this channel, because every month we do an energy read for the month that's to come. So you want to kind of be steps ahead so that you can kind of plan. Also, I like to recommend that you go back and look at our past energy reads so that you can kind of see if you can find some correlation with whatever you had going on for that month. And even if you may have, I don't know if y'all have ever had a month where it's kind of like, okay, what just happened? What just took place that entire month? So also, it would be good to go back and look at that, and maybe that can give you more insight as far as what's going on and what may be going on with you spiritually. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Also, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because we will be doing a Thanksgiving special. Our videos typically upload on Thursdays. So as we know, Thanksgiving will be on a Thursday. So we want to kind of just sit down with y'all, have dinner. And that's our way of, we know some people may not be close with their family, or they may have had loved ones that they're used to celebrating the holidays with that have passed away. So it's like we want to be your loved one for that day and be able to sit down with you and break bread with you. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel for that. Let me see. Is there anything you want to add? I'm trying to make sure that I cover everything. Also, as always, we love to thank our new subscribers. We are very grateful for you all. We're very grateful for the people that share our videos, that like our videos, that comment. You may not know it, but we're able to see it. Every week, I'm able to get a report that shows me that you all are truly engaging with us, and we are very honored for that. Yes, at a certain point in time, we may take video suggestions from you all, so that's something to look forward to. But until next time, you all take care.
Stay encouraged and stay lifted.